Imagine you're scrolling through Instagram and you come across a wellness influencer who seems to have all the answers. They promise to help you live a healthier, happier life with their advice and recommendations for products and services. You start following them and taking their advice and buying their products, all with the hope of improving your life. But what if this influencer was lying to you? What if they were not only misleading you about their background and credentials, but also faking a life-threatening illness to gain your trust and sympathy? That's exactly what happened with one notorious influencer who became known for duping the world with her fake story of terminal brain cancer. This mysterious woman named Belle Gibson, who was born in Launceston, Tasmania, left home at the tender age of 12 to live with a classmate. And in 2009, she packed her bags and moved to Melbourne, where she gave birth to her first child at the age of 18. And that's when things really started to get interesting. In 2013, Gibson launched the Whole Pantry mobile app, which garnered over 200,000 downloads within its first month of launch. The app won the prestigious title of Apple's Best Food and Drink app of 2013, which catapulted Belle into the limelight. She subsequently signed a lucrative book deal with Lantern Books, an imprint of Penguin Books, for an accompanying cookbook. Her app was even selected as a privileged pre-installed default third app inclusion in the Apple Watch's April 2015 launch. It was estimated that Belle had made over $1 million in sales by early 2015. She claimed to have suffered from malignant brain, blood, spleen, uterine, liver, and kidney cancers, which she attributed to the Gardasil cervical cancer vaccine. Her book's preface, released in November 2014, claimed that she had been stable for 2 years now with no growth of the cancer, but her story quickly unraveled as inconsistent. She was able to convince people that she had cured her cancer through natural remedies, all while promoting her own line of wellness products and building a massive social media following. But how exactly did she do it? How did she manage to fool so many people for so long? One reason was Gibson's carefully crafted image. She presented herself as a young, vibrant, and healthy woman who had overcome a life-threatening illness through sheer willpower and natural remedies. Her social media posts were filled with images of her glowing skin, toned body, and radiant smile, all of which reinforced her message of wellness and vitality. And with her large following and endorsements from other influencers, she was able to create an aura of credibility and trust that was hard to ignore. But the real key to Gibson's success was her ability to tap into people's deepest fears and desires. By presenting herself as a beacon of hope and inspiration, she was able to appeal to those who were struggling with their own health challenges or looking for a way to improve their lives. Her claims of curing cancer through natural remedies offered a glimpse of hope to those who felt failed by the medical system or overwhelmed by the complexity of their health issues. As people became more invested in her story and her brand, Gibson was able to monetize her influence, selling everything from cookbooks to an app that promised to help users track their wellness goals. And with each new product launch, her followers became more and more convinced of her expertise and the power of her message. In 2015, the truth about Belle Gibson's fraudulent claims surfaced in the media. The world was shocked to learn that Belle Gibson had faked her cancer diagnosis and claimed to have cured herself with natural remedies. Her followers were left reeling from the revelation that it had all been a lie. The discovery of Gibson's deception was a slow burn. Journalists began to investigate her claims and found that she had no medical records to support her story. Then, medical experts debunked her claims about having cured her cancer with natural remedies, pointing out that the treatments she claimed to have used were ineffective and dangerous. As the evidence mounted against her, Gibson continued to deny any wrongdoing, insisting that she had been misled by alternative health practitioners. However, the truth eventually caught up with her, and she was exposed as a fraudster who had duped thousands of followers into buying her products and supporting her business. Apple Inc., who had allowed Gibson's app to be sold on the App Store, was criticized for not doing their due diligence. Lantern Books, the publisher of Gibson's cookbook, was also called out for not verifying the accuracy of her cancer claims. However, Penguin, who had taken over the publishing of the book, withdrew it from sale. admitting that they had not received adequate responses from Gibson regarding the media accusations. The whole pantry began deleting comments on their Facebook page that questioned her cancer diagnosis, while simultaneously deleting any post that referenced her cancers or charitable donations. Gibson's and the whole pantry's Instagram accounts also had all of their posts deleted. On March 15, 2017, Federal Court Justice Deborah Mortimer delivered a damning verdict against Gibson, stating that most but not all of the claims against her were proven. Gibson did not even show up in court for the decision. In January 2020, the Sheriff's Office of Victoria raided Gibson's home in Northcote and seized items to recoup her unpaid fines, which had exceeded $500,000 due to interest and costs. Her home was raided again on 21 May 2021 to try to recoup her unpaid fines. It's safe to say that Belle Gibson's reputation and financial situation have been in shambles since her deceit was exposed.